Mountain Grandma here. I am excited to share with you guys my method of creating a good herbal tea. And I do it in 3 steps, and I'm going to share those 3 steps with you so that you can make your own herbal teas. And I'm also going to share a recipe with you at the end of this video that will be this week's tea, and I'll be doing a tea of the week, trying to do a tea of the week. Forgive me if I miss a week, but my goal is to do a tea of the week for this next season of fall, because so many good teas coming out for the fall and winter that I make and drink. So I'm happy to share those with you and to show you how you can put your own together. So let's get started. Okay, step 1, your base herbs. These are your dominant herbs, meaning your herbs that you want to have the strongest impact in your tea. Sometimes you can tell what they are by simply the quantity of the herb that's in there, but that's not always the case because some herbs are pretty darn strong, so you use less of them in there, especially if they taste disgusting. So for base herbs, the recipe you're going to see today, the 2 base herbs are nettle and horsetail. Nettle is like nature's multivitamin, tons of good stuff in there for you, and horsetail is high in silica, and it is good for hair, skin, and nails. If you go to the store and buy a bottle of vitamins called hair, skin, and nails, look in the back of it. You're going to see it's got horsetail in it. So that's why I make this one of my favorite drinks through the summer, sometimes in even the fall and winter, just because it's so versatile, and it's like drinking a multivitamin. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. So other base herbs could be for a GI problem, maybe that one herb that's going to help with that GI problem, or kidney infection, your main herb that treats kidney infection. But that's what your base herbs are. Be thinking about that when you're deciding on what kind of tea you want to make and what you want the purpose to be. All right, ready to move on to step 2? All right, step 2, your supplementary herbs. Supplementary herbs are the herbs that help the base herbs. So sometimes herbs work in synergy with each other. The supplementary herbs that I'm sharing in the recipe today would be the lemon balm, which helps with stress and anxiety. And it's also anti-inflammatory. I have calendula in there, which helps circulate your lymph system. Kind of a little bit of an immune booster, I guess. I wouldn't call it an immune boosting herbs, but that is what it does. It circulates your lymph system. And ginger, which is like a warming herb. Everybody knows ginger is good for you, so that's in there. It could almost be a complementary herb, though, because one of the reasons I put it in there is for flavor as well. Oh, and I gave you a preview of step 3. So let's move on to that. Okay, step 3, complementary herbs. I let it slip with ginger. That kind of serves 2 purposes. Complementary herbs could be your herbs that are really just there to make the tea taste good, because if you're making a cough syrup or a tea, or not syrup, but cough tea, or a tea for a kidney infection, or a tea to help with GI issues, no one's going to drink it if it tastes nasty. So that's where your complementary herbs come in. They are there to help the tea taste better. And I don't know, they could add a little something, but most of the time I think of complementary herbs as something that's just going to help with taste. For the recipe I'm sharing today, it's definitely the spearmint and the peppermint, a little bit of the ginger too, because ginger, I mean, none of these herbs taste bad. They all taste really good, but definitely spearmint and peppermint, my main reason for putting them in there was just for taste. So that's it. 3 steps: base, supplementary, and complementary herbs. Put them together and see what you can come up with. Now I'm happy to share with you my recipe for the tea of the week. Alright, so here is my tea of the week. Do with it as you will. You can totally shake it up if you want to. I love this tea because it's versatile. I can put lemon in it and make it more of a lemon tea. I can add some fresh ginger to the pot when I'm steeping it and make more of a ginger flavored tea and add some lime, so then I have like a ginger lime tea, or I can just drink it like it is. So many ways that you can drink this tea, and it's good for you. So just a can't go wrong kind of base tea that is one of the regular things that I drink. And if we're going to drink something that's actually good for us, why not? I figure in this day and age, we need all the help we can get to stay healthy. So I encourage you all to try this. Have a great weekend and drink some tea. And I'll share another recipe with you next week.